Hi guys, it's Tina, and today I'm going to be talking about the products I use on my menstrual cycle. So if you're a guy, you probably want to stop this video right now because this is not information you can use. Okay, now I use a product. I use a menstrual cup on my period. It is an eco-friendly, natural alternative to tampons, and some of you have probably heard of it. But if you have not, this is what it looks like. It usually has a stem that comes down to here, but this one does not because I cut it off. And you can either trim it or cut it off to the length you want. I wanted to cut it off because I do not like it. Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, this is how you use it. You fold it like this. You can fold it into a U shape and insert it, or you can fold it like this, which is also a way you can insert it. And it goes in and it pops open and seals. So it is not supposed to leak, like at all. And I have found that when it is properly inserted, it does not leak, but it takes a while to figure out how to use it. I had a lot of trial and error with it at first, not big time, but where I just didn't know how to insert it or take it out properly. And so I watched quite a few videos before I got the hang of it. So don't give up if you get it and you have a hard time with it leaking and stuff. It should happen. I switched to this product for a couple of reasons. One, it is less expensive. I mean, extremely. If you think about it, it is about $40 or $30 or $40 on average to buy one, I think. And I bought it through a co-op, so it was cheaper. And so it's a lot cheaper compared to tampons or pads where you buy like a box. I mean, depending on how many lives in your house, I guess, you buy the boxes and you throw it away, and then you have to buy another one, and within like 3 to 4 months you've already paid for your Mooncup. So and it lasts for years. I mean, years. So you save a big chunk of money. Another reason is because it is eco-friendly. You are not constantly throwing pads and tampons away in the toilet or the trash. I mean, which is really bad for the environment. I'm not really into like, oh my gosh, we must save the planet, but I do believe that, it does make a difference. And I mean, if everyone is doing it, and I know the majority of people are throwing it away, so why do I need to throw away that much trash with them? And so that is another reason. Another reason is because it is healthier. You cannot get toxic shock syndrome with a Mooncup. You cannot. That is only caused from tampons. You can leave it in for a very long time without it hurting you. It will not hurt you. It will leak because once it's full, it will start leaking. And so, but it will not hurt your body if you leave it in. I find that I leave it in. I change it maybe every 4 hours, and on my full days, on my heavy days, it's usually full. But on my weaker days, I will go all day and I'll change it in the morning, and then I'll change it in the evening, and that is it on my lighter days. And so you cannot feel it when it is in you. So when you insert it into your vagina, if you do it properly, it will snap open, and then you can go for hours, and you will literally forget it's there if it is inserted correctly. At least that's what I find out. And for when you are learning how to use it, I would recommend, if you're like me, I was like all or nothing. I was not going to go back to throwing anything away. So I use gladrags. Now this is a gladrag. You don't want to suck on that, my dear. This is a gladrag panty liner, and it snaps around your underwear like this, on top. And, oh crap. Oh, we don't need to talk to that. Okay, it says right underwear like that. And it used just like a pad, and then you take it, you soak it in cold water, and then you wash it. You can hand wash it, or you can wash it in the washing machine with some natural soap, either one, and you reuse it. And you don't have to throw anything away, and it's awesome. I also have a Glad rag overnight. So if I decide I don't want to use my Mooncup overnight, which you can use it overnight, I use it, but I do think it's healthy just to let the body flow sometimes. So there's overnight, and there's these. You take it and you put it in here as you stuff it in there, which I'm not going to do right now. But you stuff it inside of this, and then this snaps around your underwear also, and that way you don't leak everywhere, and it's awesome. So those are some things. If you don't want to use a Mooncup, you could always use just Glad rags. I do find the Glad rags are a lot more work than keeping a Mooncup, so I only use the penny laners and sometimes the overnight. But with the Mooncup, it is awesome, and I find that it is very, very helpful. Okay, now I'm going to move on to what I use when my hormones are flaring. And I use pretty much one product, and that would be raspberry leaf tea. And it works miracles. It levels out my hormones so well. And I know for a lot of people, you take B vitamins and all sorts of stuff. I did find something out though. When you supplement with B vitamins, if your body naturally produces B vitamins and you start supplementing with B vitamins, your body may stop producing B vitamins. So that is why I've decided I used to supplement with B vitamins on my period, and it did help me feel better. But when I found that out, I was like, I'm not going to take the chance. So I found raspberry leaf tea, which is really good when you're pregnant, but it is also good while you're on your period. So that is what I use. And see, I'm trying to think, have I forgotten anything? It's not as much information. I pretty much keep it simple. I don't use a whole lot of stuff, and people have found that using the Mooncup or Diva Cup or a Keeper Cup or whatever, there's a few of them, have helped them with menstrual cramps. There's lots of they don't have as bad as menstrual cramps. It's not as messy. Now I know there are a lot of people that find it disgusting, the fact that you actually have to handle your menstrual blood. And I did find that gross at first. But really, it is not that bad. It really is not. And it's something called soap. You wash your hands, it is gone, you're done with it. You only have to do it a couple of times a day. And your period is only 1 week out of the month. It's really not that hard. It's actually a lot easier than tampons and pads. Think about if you travel a lot. You do not have to carry around tampons and pads with you. Think about that. When you are out and about, you do not have to have your purse with you. You just take this out, wash it. Some people, they take it out, they wash it in the bathroom sink. I wouldn't in public. But some people would take a water bottle and they will rinse it off in the toilet before putting it back on. Or you could just put it back in and wash it at home, either one. It really is not that gross, people. It really is easy, and I found that I felt really, really good afterwards. The fact that I didn't have to throw anything away made me feel so much better, and I didn't waste any money or anything like that. So give it a try. It really does work. And I hope this video was helpful. If it was helpful, you can like it or subscribe to my channel if you want any more. I'm sorry that I had a whiny baby the whole time. She's kind of grumpy today. But I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.